Hey everybody, Rebel84 here, coming back at you with part 2 of the Lexaeus organization event. I'm going to collect my jewels, I forgot to do that. Testing out this new app in the Android phone. My game closed out for some reason, or it stopped recording for some reason, so I guess I'm just going to take that as I need to make a part 2 to this. So we are going to go back in here and tackle, I think, the last 2 quests, which will be the hardest. So we've got a level 500, which is definitely going to be a huge problem for the NA version. He only has 4 hits, well, 4 medals used before he's going to attack you, and he probably paralyzes you by the looks of it. So this one might actually be tricky, so maybe it's a good thing this is starting the second part. Here we go. So now he's going to hit me. Yeah, paralyzed, so this is going to take a lot of luck. And hope that all your medals don't get skipped. Oh, just barely. Ooh, I think. Oh, I got real lucky there. None of my medals got skipped over. And there's that amazing Sephiroth medal overkilling. Alright. Get our next one. So, I think this will be the finale. Is it 600? Okay, it's 555. And we've got one of those giant iron giant guys. Yep, this is it because you get your title here for completing the event, and we are just going to bring the same setup. I'm not entirely worried about this one for the version I'm playing because, oh, this one, oh yeah, this is, okay, good. Oh, and he paralyzed me. Oh, that's not good. And it just skipped over my buffing medal right off the bat, so I'm gonna have to rely on... Oh my goodness, this is gonna be really difficult for NA. Look at... oh, he has almost 200 health. 200 bars of health. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so this one's just simply survive. This one... ooh. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to survive a hit here without full health. Ooh, okay. Smacked me, but that wasn't too bad, and I've got a full round here with all my medals. Okay, so this one definitely early recommendations for NA version. You're gonna have to bring in some medals that are going to increase your defense up. So actually, the last organization member we got, Vexen? Yeah, Vexen. Oh, with the shield? Yeah. Yeah, Vexen. He is the one that brings up your defense a lot, so you're probably going to end up needing him. Oh my goodness, that... okay, good. As long as that medal connects, I should be fairly good for the rest of the turn here. Oof, good. There we go. Now we're going to get rid of this sharky looking guy. I actually really like his design, is pretty neat. These hits, man, they don't really do all that much. Okay, let's just finish him off. Well, this one might not quite do it. Got it. Cool. Now, I should be okay. The Gaston guy. Alright, he's gonna smack me right off the bat and probably kill me if my defense doesn't trigger. And my defense doesn't trigger, and I don't have second chance on. So, I'm gonna have to bring in a different setup for this. This one, oh, this one's gonna be really hard for a lot of players. Holy moly, in NA. So, how about, no, I have to switch that because I need defense still. I've got Bell in here, who is pretty awesome metal, but I'm gonna have to bring this in. Do I want a lot of defense? Because I could copy Santa Claus. We'll try this and see how much this helps. Because right now I've got Nominee copying that Sora metal to do a lot of damage. But if I need more defense, I could have her copy that Santa metal, which will save me a lot when I get hit. And I've got second chance now on my Santa, so... And that one just got me right off the bat, but second chance saved me. I just hope that I have enough cost on my gauges here with that VV restoring my gauges. Hopefully that'll sustain me because that Santa metal costs a lot. Now this is the part that's going to get a little tedious, just trying to get down its health. Wow, and it still one-shot me. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be something for NA, let me tell you. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to adjust that setup even further, do less damage and focus more on my defense. So we are going to set Santa Claus there. We're going to copy him, and at least pushing VV to that slot up there, he'll be able to buff that friend Sephiroth metal a lot more. So that might actually work out a lot better. And I've got defense XL on him. Second chance is almost fully leveled up on Santa, so... And I have not gotten second chance 2 yet from the board, so... Goodness gracious. Right off the bat, this is going to be a lot of resets here. Just waiting for something to proc because he just one-shots you. So here we go again, and paralyzes you. Okay, XL hit, but I'm paralyzed. Oh, please don't. Whew, okay. Just, oh, and there you go. Skipped Nominee, so I'm going to miss out on some defense here, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to rely on my defense proccing again, or if he kills me, second chance. Man, and you're going to have to do this for all 3 of those. If this was just the boss right here, this would be, oh my goodness. He hits so hard. Wow, this is really, actually, well, I mean, everything else was pretty doable, I think, for NA, but if anyone wants to guilt this metal, it's gonna be really hard for a lot of people. I mean, I could sacrifice more to bring in metals that will really buff my defense up, but it's going to take a heck of a lot longer to kill them. So now, let me see, defense, I'm 2 times up on my defense towards him. Alright. Survived that hit. Let's see. Does Santa go for 2 turns? I can't remember. It looks like yeah. So the benefits of having one of these, yeah, that's awesome. So I think I'll be okay now with this enemy because Santa deals your PSM defense up by 1 for 2 turns. So now that I'm using him twice, that's going to double the effect, and I now at this point should always have 4. And yeah, that does a lot less damage, but now if I miss out on doing some defense buffing, it could cost me... Oh wow, it's up to 5, 6. Wow, I really do forget what Santa does. Well, either way, looks like for JP, that medal is going to be very useful for this. Alright, so let's see, I'm just going to try to plow through this one guy here, now that I've got my defense stacked up. Yeah, I'm definitely fine now. But all will change once I get to that next enemy, whether or not he beats me in 1 shot. If I can't get out of the gate, then I'm going to be stuck coming back and doing this process all over again. There we go. Alright. 1 down, 2 to go. Managing my cost here perfectly. Ugh. Second chance. No second chance, so back I go to try again. Thus is the RNG game. Oh, I wish I had second chance too. That would make my life a lot easier, at least by a little bit. Skipped one. It's not great. Hopefully that's enough defense for now. I can survive this next hit. Of course I don't. Second chance. And it's not even at that point that this is like difficult to do. I know what metals I have to use. It's just basically, are you lucky? How lucky can you be? And here comes some luck to see if my metals don't get passed up here. And of course it passes up one of them at least, so we're stuck in the same spot as is. So if I don't have defense hit, my defense doesn't pull through, I am gonna get flattened here probably. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Now I should be setting myself up for victory on this enemy. Because now I'm going to start stacking up my defense and I shouldn't die from any more of his hits. I'll feel better after I survive this round because it'll just get even more. Barely does anything, but if he skips over important metals, my defense is going to start to dwindle. Okay, so I got 1. Perfect. And now we play the waiting game. Pathetic hit. So for anybody watching this who doesn't play the JP version, which possibly might be some of my group members who may end up watching this, there's a couple medals in here that you will be unfamiliar with. My first medal I'm using is the next thing to save. Oh, just skipped it. Is the next one to save up for. It buffs you your general defense up by 6. It raises your PSM strength by 1. I think it does. Well, it does. No, it raises yours by 6. By strength by 6. It lowers your target's defense by 1. It's ridiculous. I can't even remember how many things it does. It's so good. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can survive this hit. Wow, XL procced. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. How? How is anyone in NA supposed to survive that hit without second chance? He hits you so hard, my XL didn't even keep me alive for that. How in the world are you supposed to survive that initial hit? You're just gonna have to get lucky and have a good second chance medal. Alright, and yep, how? Because I'm gonna guarantee his next hit will probably kill me, and my second chance has been used. So what do you do? I'm gonna see here, because do I need to bring even more defense in? Yeah, he wiped me. How in the world are you supposed to do this? Oh man. Well, I think I'll just give this one. Should I throw something else in there? Because if I take out VV, I'm taking away my gauge restore, and I'm probably going to have to bring in someone's Tyree medal to restore HP 1. Is there some lovely soul who's got her with second chance 2 on her? I don't even know what second chance 2 looks like. My goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to try stacking even more defense. I have to take you out. Put you in. And I have no medals with defense on them. I'm taking away a lot of damage by doing this. Like a ridiculous amount. I know I'm going to run out of gauges, so I have to bring her in now. Let's see how this works. I still have to have this second chance save me. Well, actually now I have to fully rely on second chance because I have no defense. But essentially with this setup, once I survive that first hit, I'll be able to lay on a lot of defense for the next turns. Okay. Now with him, my defense is up 1. Namine's copying Santa. Oh, that's right. I'm so stupid. That's not gonna do me any good. Because these are all magic. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I didn't think. I forget that he doesn't save you against magic enemies. I'm actually going to have to bring in another JP exclusive medal. You get out of there. Well, not exclusive because, well, NA hasn't gotten it yet. I think. Wait, or did I just get this one? Can't remember. Pluto. Come here, Pluto. I guess so. Pluto brings up your defense against magic, or against power, for when you're using magic like I'm using it. So I've got 2 second chances on me, which I think those will work 2 times, possibly during one encounter, but I'm not too sure on that. Yeah, so with this setup, I'm just going to do one more good attempt, and by good attempt I mean I want to actually see if I can get to the 3rd enemy. Because I skipped one of my defense, but at least I've got the 2 now. I really hope that's enough to save me from a normal attack without any skill on it. And if this still wipes me out, I need defense somewhere. Wow. This is, this one's ridiculous, yeah. So, I'm not even sure if I'm going to beat this one on JP. I mean, I think I probably will eventually with some kind of setup, but this last one is a doozy, so I have to put defense on something. What do I have? Let's see, I've got, oh, what's that? Did we get that one skill yet? 100%? Defense 2, 100%. That might be needed here. Because I could throw that on, and that will proc every time. I could, Pluto. Yeah, Pluto. You're getting that. I'm gonna risk it using this because, well, this is a good medal to put this on anyways, because I'm gonna only bring in Pluto when I need to stack defense. So, and then where are my Chips and Dales? I'm missing Chips and Dales, so I'm just going to throw. And yes, I know I was at 900 and this is 150, but JP gets those Chips and Dales like candy, so 100%. There we go. Fully committing. And it's at a 98% proc rate right now, unleveled, so that should be more than enough. Everything else I'm stacked with defense. Yep, alright. There's an instant fix right here, which I know a lot of people probably won't recommend doing because I'm using a skill here, really untested, hoping that it's gonna get me past this, but it's okay. Because I don't really even know if... Oh, and that's it. See, there we go. That saved me. And it might have to save me again later. But I've got 2 second chances. I've got a defense boost 2 at 100, almost 100%. I'll have to get very, very unlucky for it to not work every time he hits me. Oh yeah, that might be the fix. So this might be what I needed. Although when I get to the next one, that's gonna auto hit me. It's still probably gonna wipe me in one hit. And funny thing, thinking about it, I have a feeling that the target is gonna not be nearly as hard as getting past these first 2. Pluto. Okay, so I missed my general buffer, so basically all my hits are gonna do nothing. Let's see if Sora does anything. He'll do a little bit, but... Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty safe here on this point. This point going forward on this guy, so... Now those metals will actually start to do a little bit of damage. So yeah, so this other metal I'm using that is only in the JP version right now, which is my heavy hitter, is the Sora EX. He is something that you're gonna want to get a hold of at some point when it comes out. It's I can't recall what everything it does. I mean, I could look and see after I use him, but I know he buffs you up a lot. Because I've got, well, other than my defense, I've got my magic should be, yeah, my magic's up by like 4, so I think he raises your magic up by 3, and I think he lowers like his magic defense by 2 or 3, something like that. He's an extremely good metal. And luckily I was able to pull him in a banner, not really even knowing what he was, and then being very, very happy later when I found out that he was a very, very hard to get metal. So here comes the grind, slow grind. And hopefully I'll have enough space on my phone to finish recording this, because this is turning into a pretty lengthy part 2. So my power... yeah, my power defense is up by 7 now, so essentially I don't think there's anything that he could do that would wipe me out. My defense is so stacked. Yeah, he's not gonna touch me, he's just poking me at this point. But I'm definitely not gonna let up on using all my metals. I've got that Kyrie metal at the end that's gonna restore everything anyways. You know, I wonder if I even need to restore, because all these hits seem to be giving back a lot. Well, better safe than sorry, I guess. I'll take the long approach if I can beat this. And maybe if I wipe this one last time on the next guy, I'll change out that Kyrie. maybe put Sephiroth back in to get some attack in, and hopefully not take as long to do this. At this point, I'm trying to think, like, what am I going to do in the NA version? And honestly, I have a big feeling that you're going to need HD Nominee to even be able to beat this last one, because you're going to have to stack up a lot of defense, and you're going to want to copy that Vexen medal. And if you don't have a copycat medal, you might only be... Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh my goodness gracious. This will be the test here to see if this is enough to survive. And please, please don't let my defense skill not trigger in that 2% chance that it could not trigger. Alright, if anything, this guy doesn't have as much health. Oh, thank goodness, okay. I think I'm gonna... Well, I'm at least gonna get to the next one to see what the target does, and see if it's any less difficult than these two are. Which, as long as the target doesn't hit you right off the bat, I think I'll be fine, because I've stacked so much defense. I think I'll be safe. Okay, here we go. Oh, he buffs himself, though. That's... He's up 2 in his attack, so... Yeah, I don't... I mean, I'll say it, but I know there's going to be people who will beat it in this case, but if you don't have a lot of defense you can stack, I don't think you're going to be able to beat this in NA. If they keep this exactly the same, because you're just going to get one shot every time, and second chance, yeah, it only helps you the one. So sorry to say, I don't think... Man, is this the hardest one now? Is this harder than the Xemnas? I mean, this last quest alone might end up being more difficult than the entire Xemnas B event in totality. Last one... Okay, he doesn't hit you off the bat. There's no chests here. He's 155. Oh, he has a ton of health. So, unfortunately, this last fight will be pretty boring, I'm sure. I'm just going to stack all my defense and hope that it's enough to survive this first attack, because if I have to rely on second chance again... Wow, I'm almost out of specials. Yeah, you probably need that recovery. I'm gonna have to slow and go this one. Alright. Oh, wow, okay, that did nothing. Well, I think I can safely say that that's the end of that. I am actually running dangerously low on... Okay, I've got enough to last this turn. I may have to skip out on using my Santa medal on the next round, just to recover some SP here. Okay, he hasn't done his double hit yet that he does in the multiplayer that usually wipes out everyone. So I've got 4, 2, yeah, I've got 6. I think I have just enough to keep the rotation going. Okay, it's just the sword attack. I'm waiting to see if he does the other attack where he shoots his screw thing at you and then he like launches his head at you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to skip Santa for a turn, which should be fine. I'm still up against power by 7. Yeah, I could skip a turn definitely with all the defense I have. Yeah, so this guy definitely isn't as hard as trying to get past those first 2 encounters, simply because of that attack off the bat that they both do. If the NA version just simply changed that, I think this event would be way more doable. If they allowed you to actually like stack those buffs before you took that insta-hit, because I can't see how anyone is gonna... Yeah, no one... Oh, thank goodness I did it. No one in the NA version is gonna be able to survive those hits without second chance, because we don't even have defense boost 4 yet, which is what I was using, and I still got wiped out. So there you have it. That was actually more difficult than I expected. There's my title I got for beating it. I turtled my way to victory, but hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna leave off guilting this for another video because I think I don't have enough Mickeys possibly, or I'm gonna see what kind of space I have left on my phone. And that's definitely enough for the second part, almost going 40 minutes to do just those 2 last quests. So thank you for watching. I hope you all have incredible luck in the NA version, because this is the JP version and this was really difficult for this last quest. So please give a like if you enjoyed my struggle, subscribe if you want to see more of this content, let me know how this new recording sounds with the in-phone recording system, and if there's any other tips and tricks you want to give out for this event, please leave them, because people are going to need it. Thank you, and I'll see you again. Bye.